A warm good evening to all. I, Dr. Viral Thakur, your host for today's valedictory session of KSCON 2021, welcoming you wholeheartedly, all the participants, faculty members, director sir, joint director ma'am, and whole part of research chairpersons. Thank you so much for coming here and attending the valedictory session. The journey is at its destination, and as Marvin Minsky rightly says, you don't understand anything until you learn it more than one way. And today we had seen various research in its own perspective and in a various manner. I would like to invite Dr. Hiral Parikh ma'am for giving the concluding remarks of the conference. Hiral ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. It is an immense pleasure that in a 54 research papers, and it was a delight that all the tracks, 11 tracks, went off very well. All the papers are much appreciated by the technical session chairs. So, on behalf of KS School of Business Management and Information Technology, the National Conference KSCON 2021 on Contemporary Practices in Management and Information Technology concluded on a very successful note. I'm happy to announce that there are Best Paper Awards and which will be followed after my speech. It is indeed a pleasure to receive the papers from all the corners of India. We received papers from Tamil Nadu, Jaipur, Goa, Gujarat, Rajasthan. So the national conference got its true flavor of India at large. Thank you all for enjoying the sessions, and I am sure that this deliberation and discussion has helped you all and helped you all to know more research areas in the coming future which we can research on. In the inaugural session, Dr. Sanjay sir and Dr. Ravichandran sir talked about information technology and management in a very delighted form. They have given us so many avenues for research with their wide experience. And they actually, in a nutshell, they talked about the whole IT industry and whole of the management streams. So we are really thankful that they readily accepted our invitation and they were here at KSCON 2021. Uh, Dr. Narottam Sahu sir also joined the inaugural session, and his continuous support in our conference and helping us throughout and inviting us their place also. So that was really encouraging to us to arrange the conferences in future. I thank each and every delegate and faculty members and guests and friends to join this KSCON 2021. I also thank Guj Cost for helping us survive this conference. And I hope that you all also enjoyed and there was no technical glitch in between. All the technical session chair has actually given a wonderful remark on the paper presentation, and I congratulate all for that. Thank you so much. Over to Viral.
Thank you so much for summarizing the conference in a great manner, ma'am. Now I would like to invite the director of KS School of Business Management and IT, Dr. Jairaj Pandya sir, for saying few words upon the success of conference.
Good evening, all. It's a wonderful evening because one big project is coming to an end. So all the organizers of research conference must be enjoying the relief that journey of last 15-20 days has come to an end. I do remember when first research conference was initiated by us under the leadership of Radha Madam and two again very stalwart faculty of KS, Anjali Gokhru Madam from management area and Kalyani madam from IT area. They initiated the project of first research conference. So after their first step, second step is taken by again three very good faculty of KS, that is Hiral madam, who immediately responded to me, yes sir, I'll do with the research conference now. And it was supported by Rachna madam, and from IT, the challenge is taken by Vidhi madam. So all those 2 plus 3, 5 people have initiated. Now I am looking forward to the next team who will come for next year. And at that time, when we did our first research conference, I suggested that instead of national, let us go for international conference. But the picture has become different. It was offline conference, or मतलब, आप समटाइम मैन proposes God disposes, sometimes God disposes man proposes, कुछ इधर उधर हो जाता है. And instead of international, it has become online conference. So next time we expect that it should be with the standard of international conference. And I do remember one Muskan, there was a girl, she presented her poster and she was talking, if I'm not doing mistake, from US. So a touch of internationals he has given to this conference at students level. So I wish that it should result into international research conference in coming time. As far as data is concerned, 134 research paper that is posted, and delegates number that is 250. And one new feature has come in this KSCON 2021. That was poster, research poster presented by students, and 5 different groups have presented their posters. And me and Radha madam, we were discussing in afternoon one common thing which we have observed, that all the 5 posters, they were concerned about society or social problems. So it's a very remarkable thing that among students they wish to touch the problem of society and work on that track. So it's very fine. We wish that we all KSCON team have done great job. Convener and all different teams, they have poured their heart. They were working from morning 9 to कभी शाम को मैं जाता था. तो many of them were walking with me, सर हम जा रहे हैं. तो I was coming to know कि भाई आप सुबह से आए शाम को जाते हैं. So the whole team, they have done great job for the institute and for good research conference. And when Hiral madam was talking about Goa, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, West Bengal, I could judge it, or I could just visualize that it was a cultural festival but of research. So that research culture that is now more flourishing in KS, which is one of the need of the era. If you look at the international ranking of universities, like one very prominent organization who does lots of such ranking, that is the THE, Times Higher Education. Among the 4 or 5 criteria, one important criteria to give the international ranking, that is research done by students as well as faculty. So, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Himanshu Pandya, and Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Jagdish Bhavsar, sir, they expect that you go for better and better standards of research, and they support us also. And the whole team is doing excellent work. So I congratulate the team, and I wish that the delegates and people who have sent their papers, they wish to be there with KSCON 2022, and the new team should emerge from KS for doing better and better research conference. So thank you very much, and come out with more and more qualitative research in future. That is our wish to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for encouraging us also, sir. Without your support, I guess nothing is possible. Next in order, I would like to invite Dr. Rachna Gandhi ma'am for announcing the best paper awards in each category.
Thank you, Dr. Viral Thakur. That was kind of you to invite me for the most awaited ceremony of the conference. It is rightly said that I like to travel, but I don't like to arrive. And here we have arrived at the closing ceremony of the national conference after months and days and hours of rigorous work. Let me enlighten the audience on the way the evaluation happened. There was a three-stage evaluation process. We had a rigorous process of evaluation from almost 15 different reviewers across the country, and each of the technical session chairs, that we had 10 technical session chairs, right, running parallel, and each of them had two experts. So after all this clubbing of the marks, the best papers and the awards and the most announced and the most popular will be declared. So here we go. As we all know, winners don't do different things, but they do things differently. So here, let's appreciate the efforts of those of them who have done things differently. The students had a special attraction this year with the poster competition. So, starting with the poster competition cash prize award, the first prize goes to the poster code SM08 Mohit Hirpara, and the poster was beautifully presented on the topic startup challenges and potential solutions. Congratulations, Mohit. Thereafter, as you all know, the national conference had 6 parallel tracks, each on finance, marketing, HR, entrepreneurship, innovation, and IT, and strategic management. So, and the categories for the awards are academicians, research scholars, students, and industry or the corporate delegates. In the first track, that is finance and accounting, we have received maximum papers. There was a tough competition in this track, tuning to almost 45 research papers across all the categories. It was very difficult for the evaluators to come to a conclusion, but the consensus has arrived, and the academician category award goes to paper code FA 84, Dr. Amit Kundu and Dr. Anil Kumar Goyal. The paper was very insightful on the topic stock market volatility and IGARSH model. Congratulations, both of you. In the research scholar category, we had paper code FA72, the award winner. This was presented by Mrs. Sachi Mishra, jointly with Dr. Pratik Kanchan, and the paper was really a breakthrough topic: the role of microfinance in socio-economic development of bamboo-based micro-enterprises in South Gujarat. I'm sure such papers will lead the economic development of the micro-industries in the world. The student category award goes to paper code FA116. The joint paper presentation was done by Kadiya Devanshi, Priti Chauhan, Himanshi Ganatra, jointly with Dr. Hiral Parikh. The topic was, as the most popular one, COVID-19 and the stock market. Moving on to our next track, that is the HR track, the Academician Award goes to Dr. Delnaz Joki and Dr. Marjun Joki, paper code HR23. It was indeed a very interesting topic. The panelists and the other participants also thoroughly enjoyed why employees commit fraud, a statistical investigation. Congratulations, doctors. The next category in the research scholar went to the paper code HR89, Neha Bhavnani. The topic is gig economy in Indian context. In the industry, category, the HR code 117, the winner is Mr. Hiraj Parmar. He has done a review on opportunities and challenges with respect to work from home at his own corporate office, that is Reliance Jio Ahmedabad. In the student category, the award winners are HR 141, and this is a combination of 6 different students jointly putting their efforts. All MBA students: Rajvi Sadhu, Patel Mansi, Bhuva Shyam, Divya Thakkar, Ayushi Patel, and Hetvi Waghela. And the topic was the impact of training and development on employees. We had a joint track session running for strategic management and entrepreneurship and innovation. The award categories here include, in the academician range, it is EI code 4949, Dr. Deepal Joshi. The topic was impact of COVID-19 on tech startups. I'm sure in this era of incubation centers, this topic will only add to our knowledge. In the research scholar category, the winner is EI48, Mr. Shah Nawaz Ashraf, and the topic is entrepreneurial opportunities of appropriate technology in the agricultural sector. In the student category, the award goes to SM125, a joint paper presentation by 3 MBA students, Isha Rana, Vishakha Makwana, and Vishwa Dave, jointly with Ms. Asha Brahmashatriya. The topic was challenges and implications faced by pedagogues during this pandemic. Beautiful paper presentation. In the Marketing Management track, we had in the academician category the winner MM103. The authors are Sandhya Shenge and Dr. Pratap C. Mohite, and the topic was impact of prime time advertising for the healthcare category. In the research scholar category, the winners are MM17, Viral Tolia, and Dr. Raju Rathod and Dr. Renin RK. The topic was on the importance of risk communication during COVID-19 pandemic. It was indeed a very insightful paper. In the industry category, we had a very interesting nomination, who are clearly the winners also. Marketing code MM122, a paper presented on exploratory study on veganism, presented jointly by Chandani Kalani and Vinal Prajapati under the guidance of Mrs. Ingita Jain. In the student category, the award goes to the students of MBA, Akshit Sharma and Deepika Maru, on the topic of product placements, a stealthy way to reach out to your target audience. The last track, but not the least one, looking at the theme of the conference, which is on the contemporary practices of management and information technology, is undoubtedly the IT track. In the academician category, the winner is IT27, P. Muthulakshmi and R. Abirani. They have written a beautiful paper on e-voting system based on blockchain technology. In the research scholar category, we have the code winner